What's up, guys? I'm back. It's good to be back. Now today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video, okay? It's not a First Amendment audit, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And as you can see, I'm here at the Lorraine Motel in downtown Memphis. So what I wanted to do today is a social experiment. Ma'am? White men, what was that? Men shot in this area.
I got to put two more up there. My board ran out of space on my board.
Okay, you come out here and protest every day?
Well, I was the last person to live in the Lorraine Motel, and when they got ready to create the museum, I don't want to be filmed.
Well, I'm not filming you. But why wouldn't you want to be filmed if you have?
I don't want that. I'll already have them on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I do too.
Oh, okay.
I do too. I'm out here to do a social experiment today. I'm going to be talking to some people as they come out, and we're going to be showing them a healing video. Because
get permission from the museum?
To film out here on public sidewalk, yeah. Yeah, I can't go up there. But I'm a First Amendment auditor, so, I mean, legally I can film out here. But I'm not here to cause anybody any problems or anything. As a matter of fact, I think we need a lot of healing in this country.
This is your First Amendment right here. I've been here 36 years.
Yes, ma'am. I think I've seen you up here before. Well, I won't film you, but if you want to share any of your story, let me know, okay? But you'll see me over here. I'm going to be talking with people and trying to, you know, I'm not going to get in your way. I get it. We all got a right to protest, right? And I just think that, you know, we got a lot of healing to do in this country. I'm from this city. I grew up. Yes, ma'am. I was actually on your side, though. I'm 100% on your side. I love you. I have nothing but love in my heart. Okay, so here we are at the Lorraine Motel and the National Civil Rights Museum. Now, I'm going to flip the camera back around. I've always had a soft spot for, you know, the struggle that Black Americans will go through. Not just Black Americans, any minority really. The struggle that they go through here in our country. And I don't know, I just feel like right now in our country we're at a boiling point, and it needs to calm down. It needs to calm down. And I've always felt in the healing power of music. Okay, so I have a social experiment today where I'm going to try to talk to people as they come out, if they want to talk to me. I'm not going to harass anybody. This is not a First Amendment thing. I'm actually went inside, told them I was out here filming today. It's not about that. But I want to see personally what this powerful song and video can do to kind of heal, not heal, but give people a little hope. Because these days hope it's hard to come by. You know, in a place like this, it's serious as the subject matter is. I just would like people to know that not to give up with their struggle. You know, that as humans, we're better as a team. Too much division in this country, and we need to get past that and at least think about it. You know, think about communicating with strangers, with having those conversations that you wouldn't normally have. I think every day that you have a conversation with a stranger is a good thing. Doesn't necessarily have to be a different race, but it's always good to converse with minorities when you can. because it gives you a better understanding of their struggle and where they came from. And you know, these are good people. The way I look at it is, everyone's a good person. I have love in my heart for everyone until you prove to me that you're not a good person. Once you do that, then we have issues. But really, that's all it's about. So stick with me today, join me, and let's do this social experiment together. And here's the outside of the hotel or motel, and right down there you'll see that's the spot where Martin Luther King was assassinated. And they've kept everything intact the way it was. And the song, the video that I want to play for people today is actually a song by Elvis Presley, If I Can Dream. And it was written specifically for Martin Luther King after his assassination. So join me.
And you can post this on
Here's a guy who just, he was going to go into the National Civil Rights Museum, but he has something to say. What's your name, man?
Jonathan.
Jonathan?
My family call me Jonathan. Look, I'm from Mobile, Alabama, and I'm very spiritual.
Yeah.
And
you got a good vibe about you.
I'm with some guys. I'm with my brothers right now, and it's 4 of us. And they went in. I heard the lady say, "Okay, you got to take all the medals out your pocket." So I said, "I'm gonna go in." I'm gonna say, "Can you go in the room?" So we was just talking amongst each other, and I go in, and she said, "Yeah, it's $20." I said, "That's it? It's $20." So my brother that I'm with right now, you know, he want to go get breakfast. So unfortunately, I'll have to come back. But it's only $20 to go inside and be able to witness a scene in life that was left behind, that's still in its place. See,
one of the most important scenes in American history.
In American history, yes. And the remembrance of a person, just like anybody that's loved deeply, okay? The place that they died is visited by people who love them, even to this day. You could have a brother and the family loved him, and he hit a pole head on and they put flowers around the pole, and people go there. So this is that, and you have the opportunity to be in a certain position of a person with a lot of love and power. Hey, listen, John, listen, I'm from Mobile, Alabama. The world to hear more about me, but I wanted you guys to know that it's only $20.
Yes.
You pay that, you bet on that, you bet that in a minute on a college football game.
And we need people to come in.
Yes,
we need people to come in.
It's
I got
iconic.
love for you, man.
Hey, look, the moment I pulled up, I got chills all over my body. It's iconic.
I got love for
All
you,
right, y'all.
boss. All right, there you go. There's a good interaction right there. Very good interaction. That's the kind of stuff I like to see right there with this guy right here. Spiritual. So he's a very spiritual person. Wants people to get out here and support this, you know. And it looks like we got a pretty good crowd out here. But, you know, it's just an important place to visit. I know for a lot of people it might be a real heavy subject matter, but it's a subject matter that we as Americans need to. I know that we as Americans. I understand. I'll wait for him to ask me to move. Yeah, that we need to come out and see and support, because the division in this country is ridiculous, and it's time that we that we address that. Now, an interesting thing out here is, this isn't a First Amendment audit, but it very well could become an educational moment, because I went inside out of respect for the museum to talk to those guys and let them know I was out here and going to be doing some interview questions if anybody wanted to come up to me. And I come out here and there's a protester right across the street over here. And she informed me that I have to act. The woman inside the hotel said I have to be behind the marquee, which is right here. Okay. right there. So I'm clearly behind that. And you see there's street lights right there too. This is all their property down there. However, you know, she informed me, this lady across the street, that I have to be across the street, which we'll turn this into an audit real quick if somebody wants to push me on that, because this right here is clearly a city sidewalk. A city sidewalk. There's the light post right there. That is a city property. So, you know, and I don't really want to make it about that today, but if somebody tries to push me further and further off the property, we will make it about that. Because, you know, somebody might have to be educated. Anyway, see you in a minute. Okay, that wasn't recording. So, if you saw that last interaction, I could fight that 99 times out of 100, I would. But me moving 2 feet over today, I'm gonna do it just because this is a different kind of situation here. I'm not really here for the First Amendment audit. I'm here for something bigger than that, I think. Well, I'm not gonna say that. It's not bigger than that, because there's nothing bigger than that, but there are things that are equal importance. And this is a social experiment. So, you know, if I have to move over 2 feet to not have to deal with the cops coming out for an hour or whatever, or have to wait for an hour when I'm trying to do something else today, then I'll do that. Okay? But just try to understand and don't be mad at me, auditors, because I love all you guys, and you know, normally it would be a huge fight, but we're not going to do that today. Now, she's coming back out to me, so let's see. She'll tell me to go across the street, because if she tells me to go across the street, then we're going to have an issue, and I will be fighting them.
Anytime you need to come over here and do whatever you gotta do.
Oh, I understand.
Call Miss Constance and she'll okay it.
Yeah, it's not really about filming the
right.
The hotel.
I'm just saying if you need to.
I got you. I appreciate it.
Her.
I appreciate that.
Okay, thank you.
We're just going to try to spread a little positivity today as they come out.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you have a wonderful day.
You too.
I appreciate you taking the time to do that for me, okay? Okay, so she handed me the standard. Here's who you call if you want to film. And she's right about that, if I want to film past that right there. But I'm just not going to, you know, it's not going to be that kind of day. It's just not going to be. I want positivity today. I want love today. I want people to understand that, you know, it's a very important thing right now. And this lady over here is really pissing me off. Okay? She just walked by and said, sign said no soliciting, which I'm not doing. She's just ignorant. She's over here. The story on this woman over here is she's just all over the place, mixed messages. You know, she wants to be a boycott civil rights museum. And the reason she's doing it is because she used to live in the Lorraine Motel, and she was the last person to live in the Lorraine Motel. And they kicked her out because they built the Civil Rights Museum to make this a historic landmark. So, and which is fine. She can protest that all she wants to. But when she puts this shit, welcome to the James Earl Ray Memorial, that's bullshit right there. Okay? You want to get yourself noticed. I think there's other ways to do it. So, you know, just mixed messages. She had to sign up, hello, and she wants to be all nice and everything, but I tried to talk to her. She don't want to fucking talk to me. So when I saw that sign, that pissed me off, and she just was quashed from my memory, because I'm not going to talk to somebody that has a sign like that. I don't care if she's black, white, Mexican, I don't care what she is. It's bullshit. She's doing that just to get attention. And you know, I'm sorry that she got kicked out of the motel. She's apparently been out here for many years, but and she has the right to protest. This is the United States of America. But me personally, I don't like it. I think she can do it without that sign. Just a personal opinion. And the way I feel about it personally is, if this lady over here from James Earl Ray Memorial wants to go toe to toe with me today, we'll go toe to toe. I'll make her look like a fucking idiot. Getting upset because somebody else is coming out here enjoying their First Amendment rights to film in public, and she thinks that I'm going to take away from her. I am going to take away from her. As a matter of fact, I might mention her to the people who come out of here. Ask them what they think, how they feel about that over there. Can't just be me that's pissed off about it. So let her say one more word to me, and this will change from this peaceful, loving thing that I'm supposed to do today to we're gonna make that lady over there look like an asshole. Look at this lady. She's coming over here. All this person wants to do is park right in front of the fucking museum and run inside and tell people and see what the price is or anything like that. And she's coming out here fucking with people. She needs to get a damn life, man, that woman. Really irritating. Who the hell does she think she is? But she's not going to stop my love today. She's making these poor people back up out of her way so people can see her hateful ass sign. Disgusting. Really disgusting. She'll be ashamed of herself. You know, it's one thing to protest, but hateful ass message like that, I swear to God, I don't understand this country. I understand it's protected by free speech, First Amendment, but she's not protected from the repercussions of that speech. Come out here and act like a fool with that shit. Not going to garner much sympathy that way. Alright, so I'm not protesting, ma'am. I ain't making money. I ain't making money. I ain't making a cent. I ain't making a cent. Prove it. Prove it. No. No, I'm here to love. Unlike you. With your James Earl Ray shit. Take that shit somewhere else. This lady's got a bullhorn. She's gonna make my day tough. I'm out of here. You gotta get one louder than that. What a beautiful day, huh? You gotta love it. You know, I try to come out and I try to do something different, be a little peaceful, you know, show a little love, what we really need right now in this country. And I run into this bullshit right here. I'm gonna tell you something, people. I don't need the stress, but the more and more she tries to interfere with my filming, the more I'm gonna let her know. We can make this all about you. Sick stuff. And since I haven't really talked about it yet, I want to talk about the importance of this museum. Okay? Martin Luther King, not the museum and the motel. Okay? Martin Luther King, one of the greatest black leaders of all time, peaceful man. You know what I mean? You had other leaders that weren't peaceful, and black leaders that weren't peaceful. And regardless of what you think of those leaders, me personally, I understand it. You know, it might not be the best way to go about it, some people may think. You know, like Malcolm X, leaders like that. But regardless, Martin Luther was all about peace and love. Peace and love. And because of that peace and love, this man who was in Memphis came and sat on that balcony right over there with the wreath. I'll zoom in on it. Sat on that balcony with the wreath with the Cadillac right below it and was gunned down by James Earl Ray, which is right up there, his spot. You can see it right there where the idiot took his shot. And took down one of the greatest American leaders of all time. And we have to continue to teach it and understand what was going on at the time, and understand that even though we've changed as a country, there's still a lot of racism out there. Okay? If you think there's not, then I would advise you to really, really delve into the fact that our school systems and our prison systems and everything else, they're kind of set up against minorities, particularly African Americans in this country. So, and here's the thing: a lot of white Americans don't want to. You know, it's hard to deal with that because you think you're at fault, but you're not at fault. We're in a different time now. So, but we can slip back to that time real quick. So I just want people to understand that you can't whitewash our history. This is a very important thing. So even if this museum's not for you, I would still like people to come through and visit it when they visit Memphis, because it's just an extremely important part of our history, and we need to acknowledge that history. And if you think it makes white people look bad, then it doesn't make the current generation of white people look bad. It makes the generation from the 60s look bad. So, you know, I don't... Just understand that you can be the change. You can be the positive change that we need in this country. Just be kind to people. That's all. That's it. Be kind and talk to others. Talk to different races every day. Do the best you can do as people. That's it. Hey, buddy.
No one's allowed to put any. They have a brand that they do not allow anybody to put anything on video here at the Civil Rights Museum. Now, across the street, I can't say nothing to you.
Hold on. First off, these street lights And this right here,
No, sir.
that's city property.
No, sir. No, sir. It's not. No,
It would
sir.
be the first place in
That's-
America.
Well, this is. You're right. You
Look.
hit it on the head.
It would be the first place in
You're right.
America.
You
This
hit
is
it right on the
property of
head.
city.
They have the right to come in and fix on these properties.
Okay.
But everything, they've moved these because of construction. All of this is usually blocked
Okay,
off.
what do you think I'm doing?
I don't care, but if you can go across the street now.
Are you going to go tell them they can't film?
No, sir. But
Why?
Because you've been out here for as long as you've been out here. They
Which
can
is the
see.
First Amendment right.
No, sir. If you
Call
on
the
that
police.
side of the street,
Call the police,
I'm not going to call the police.
and you're not going to touch me either.
No, I'm not.
Because
Oh,
I'm
if you
sitting
step
right
over
here.
I am. But I'm gonna stand in front of your
Wait a
video.
minute. Wait a
Go
minute.
ahead, video.
You're
me
gonna
all you-
touch me
The
if I
police
say-
are listening to me.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the handcuffs on you and move you across the street and call the police. I sure am.
And you'll have a lawsuit on
Oh,
you.
well, I do this every week. So and we go to court and we win every time.
I'm a First Amendment auditor.
Oh, all you are, no, you are. All you are is a person who thinks that you can do what you want to do. Go ahead,
What's
film
your
me.
name?
What's your name?
You're a police officer.
What's your name?
I don't have to identify.
I don't have to tell you my name.
Are you a police officer?
Are you a police officer?
No. That's why I don't have to tell you my name.
So I don't have to tell you my name.
Sure you do.
No, I don't. And I'm not going to tell you my name.
Okay. Guys, check it out. There's a police officer here who will not identify.
I am not going to identify myself. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to identify myself. But you, if you step across there, I'm telling you, I'm going to handcuff you and I'm going to take you
Have
over
I
there.
stepped
and I'm
across
going to call the police. If you do, I'm going to do it. I'm telling
Let me
you.
explain something to
I'm
you.
gonna call a squad. 'Cause you
Okay.
can't explain nothing to me. You're just a typical guy who think you know every damn thing is what you are.
Do you want to hear my side of the story?
No, sir, I
And
don't.
De-escalate a little bit?
No.
Why?
It already is de-escalated. It wouldn't be a problem of de-escalating or anything if you go on the other side of the street. Film me all you want.
Okay, let me explain something to you.
You ain't gonna explain to me not know it all.
Okay, first off,
Know it all.
I
You
came
are a
in.
know all.
Would you listen?
No, sir. I'm
Why?
not gonna listen.
Why?
Because why should I listen to you? Who are you? Who are you?
I'm telling you.
You are a know-it-all is what you
No,
are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
If
You
you-
are a know-it-all. People come here like you every day. Think they know everything. You a know-it-all.
Can I explain myself?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, let's take a breath.
You don't tell me what to do, mister. You take a breath. Know-it-all.
Can you get out of my public, out of
Get
my
out.
3-foot space?
Sir, I'm not going to move.
Oh, you're
you get out of my... Well, you
Never
guys-
mind, he's security.
You get out and get out.
He don't
my-
mean shit. He's security. He doesn't mean anything.
Watch this. You'll watch if I don't mean nothing. Step across there if you don't think I mean something.
Well, the director of the museum.
I just talked to the director
Yes.
of the museum on the phone, and
Okay.
he said he didn't give you no permission.
No.
to be out
It's
here.
it's a lady.
It's not a lady, sir. It's a man that's the director. That woman worked the post office.
She
worked the
came
box
out.
office.
I went in, told him I was going to be filming on a public sidewalk, and she said, as long as you're behind the marquee,
No, well, she's wrong.
Which I
I'm
went-
gonna put the director on the phone, sir.
which I went to the
I'm
marquee.
gonna put the director on the phone.
Well, the
sir.
director doesn't mean anything. This is a
Well,
public
you just
sidewalk.
lied and said the director told you.
She did.
The director is not
And
a
then,
woman.
so I was up on
Director is- the director-
and then I was up on the sidewalk, and both
director is-
security guards came out and told me if I stayed right here in the
I
street,
don't
I'm
care
fine.
What they told you.
So
the
you're
head.
above everybody.
Yes, I'm above everybody.
Look at this guy. He's above
I'm the head
everybody.
of the security.
He's above everybody with his
I'm
jeans
the
and
head of
security
security.
officer badge. Look at
I'm
this
the head
clown.
of
Look at this fucking clown.
Listen, hey, you hear him? Do you hear him?
Who's Mark?
Did you give them permission to be here? He said the director gave him permission to be here.
Who are you, Mark?
Facility manager.
Okay. Then you understand that a public sidewalk I'm allowed to film on, correct?
On a sidewalk, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm on a public sidewalk.
He's not going to listen. I want him to step across so I can pin him. He's not on the
Mark.
He's in the street now.
I'm behind the marquee. I'm on a public sidewalk. Your security guards came out and told me if I could step into the streets. Now, normally,
Or across the street. Normally ask media to be across the road, not on the sidewalk, because the city of Memphis actually gave that sidewalk.
He won't
Mulberry
listen.
Street to the museum.
okay, but I'm
Mulberry Street belongs to the museum and its sidewalk.
Okay, Mark.
The whole street belongs to it.
Mark, Mark, listen to me for 1 second. Okay, I'm in the street. I'm in the street, so I'm not on your property.
You said the whole
So
street belongs to the
you can
museum.
you can go about your day. I appreciate you him contacting you, but he came out here all unhinged, yelling at me, calling me all kinds of names.
Only thing I told him,
Said-
and we got a witness across the street, is he's a know-it-all.
That crazy ass lady with the James Earl Ray
Listen,
Memorial.
you hear him, don't you? So you know who's unhinged. I told him he's a know-it-all.
Why shouldn't
and
I
he
be?
is a know-it-all.
Why shouldn't I be unhinged when she has a James Earl Ray Memorial?
Yeah,
Yeah, that pisses me off.
I mean, but sir, you saying
You're a
her
black
unhinged.
person, and it doesn't
And
piss
no,
you
it
off.
doesn't. She, just like you said, you have a right to feel. She have a right to her vision.
I'm not protesting. I'm not protesting.
I understand that. But you're filming, and we have to have marketing. We usually charge people for filming anything that's on our trademark marquee and sidewalk. You know, we have to
Okay.
have permission, and they usually pay it for.
Mark, I understand what you're saying. I'm not on your property. Have a good day.
The whole street is the property. Okay, now you're gonna see now. I'm gonna call the police and watch them move you out of here. I didn't want to do that, but watch them move you out of here. And if you don't move, they're gonna get you for trespass. The whole street belongs. This whole street belongs to the museum.
Street doesn't belong to the
Yes,
museum.
it does. Sir.
So Mulberry Street belongs
yes,
to the
sir,
museum.
It does. The city gave it to the
Oh
museum.
my God.
The city of Memphis.
Oh
gave
my
it to the
God.
museum. He just told you that. You just know it all.
He told me the sidewalk.
No, sir. He said the whole.
No.
No. Yes, he did.
It's not the case.
It is the case.
It's not.
Unknown caller.
No, I can handle him. Just wait. If I need to, I'll call him.
Viewers, can you believe that an African American would think that that's a good thing over there, the James
I
Earl
never
Ray
said
Memorial?
that. I said she has a right to have her opinions, just like you said about your your First Amendment rights. She has a right to have
And
First
and right
Amendment
now,
rights.
what you're doing is called a Bain Act
Oh,
violation.
man, no, it's not, because you own the property of the Civil Rights Museum. You just the one that don't understand.
You're blocking
'cause you don't-
my First
I-
Amendment right to film.
But she is all these cuss words that you say because she put out what she believed.
What?
She's doing the same thing that you're doing.
No,
she
she's
got
not.
a permit.
She's absolutely not doing the
Yes,
same
she
thing I'm
is,
doing.
but she has a permit.
I'm here for peace and
Oh,
love.
You know everything. You typical know-it-all type person.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You like YouTube?
I don't care nothing about you and the YouTube,
Okay.
sir. I know that we know that's what you're doing.
Okay, you'll be famous tonight.
We know that's what you're doing.
You'll be famous tonight.
We know that's what you're doing. I don't care nothing about being on YouTube. I do this all the time. I do this all the time. I don't care about being on YouTube. I'm on YouTube all the time. Most of the time I have my uniform on. I'm on YouTube all the time with people like you who think they got all the sense.
Hey, what'd the lady tell me?
It doesn't matter. They work for me.
Then why don't you educate your people?
Because they thought you would leave.
I don't care about thinking.
Oh, I know you don't.
They're going to come out here and violate my First Amendment rights.
Nobody violating your First Amendment rights.
Do you know what the First Amendment is?
Oh, my God, you are one.
What's the First Amendment?
What, you're not going to sit here.
Name the 5 tenements of the First Amendment.
You are not going to sit
Get
here
on my
and tell
fucking
me-
face, dude.
Hit me so I can tie your ass up. Hit me, brother, so I can take your head off your freaking body. Hit me.
This guy's getting ready to lose his job.
I'm not going to lose my job. Fool, I own the company, the security company. You call him?
Good.
They gonna do. How you doing, Miss Tucker?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Is the person mad at Jackie? Mad at Seville? What they doing?
No, ma'am. This is this YouTuber out here, and they finally got him off to the back of the sidewalk.
I'm not on the sidewalk, I'm in the street.
And he is asking for stopping our customers.
Yes, he was earlier.
And he is mad about what, Mr. Mitchell?
Well, he's mad because I come up and telling him basically what I was told, that he cannot come on the property and he cannot
I'm not on the property.
talk to your customers.
I'm not on the property. And I can talk to whoever I want to.
Not on the property, you can't.
I'm not on the property.
What do you want me to do with this clown?
If the thing is though, if he is somewhere, do we need to call the police over him because he's on our property or is he in the middle of a city street?
He is at the edge. He's probably about 3.5 maybe feet off the sidewalk now. In Mulberry.
Okay. I may have to still call somebody just to come back and make sure everything okay.
Okay, yeah, I would appreciate that. Who are you, Miss Tucker? We're gonna educate this guy, this clown today.
You're the clown, and you can't educate me.
You know who I'm talking to.
He's a know-it-all. He's a know-it-all.
Don't touch me, dude.
Man, I didn't touch you. You.
Listen, let me just get you off the line. I don't even know who this is, and we're going to...
He's a clown. Know everything. He's a know-it-all. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have an amazing event today
Yes, we do.
in front of the National Civil Rights Museum.
Yes, we do.
They do not know the First Amendment civil rights.
Yes, we do.
It's unbelievable.
On our property, we do.
I couldn't make this shit up, y'all.
We do on our property.
I
We
mean,
do on our property.
and when people ask why First Amendment auditors are out, this is the reason we're out.
We are.
This is the reason we're out.
And he's creating a lie to y'all because he was on the property talking to our people. I know you turned it off now. You
No,
have
it's still on.
First Amendment right to trespass, sir.
I never trespass.
You're a tale because I got video with you over there on the sidewalk.
That's a flat out lie. I've been here the entire time. Now this guy's saying I was over there.
I got video of you on the sidewalk.
Yeah, which I had permission from your security guards and
I have video of
from
you
your
on the
security
sidewalk.
guards and the person inside the motel.
No, you didn't. Not to be on the sidewalk. There is video of you on the sidewalk, sir.
And there's also video of 2 guards coming out and telling me that as long as I'm on the street, I'm fine.
There's video. There's more video of you on the sidewalk talking to people, sir.
And
And that's trespassing.
that's not trespassing.
That is trespassing.
Do you understand what trespassing
I know,
is?
I'm so dumb, sir. I don't
Okay.
understand.
Well, let me
nothing.
educate
I don't,
you.
I don't need you.
First
to
of all-
I don't need you to educate me because you're the ignorant.
You're unhinged, dude.
You're the ignorant.
Take a deep breath. You're unhinged.
Well, I got witnesses that notice that I'm not unhinged. I never said a curse word. I never screamed.
Let it be known that this guy is bumped me a couple of times.
Oh Jesus!
He's in the street
Well, I see his video.
harassing
See his
me,
continually videoing,
violating
so-
the Bain Act.
So see, it's continually videoing.
Violating
You're
the-
not going to show a video where I bumped you. He is also witnessing. So you just lying.
So,
you just lying.
yes.
You just a know-it-all liar.
Can you believe it? At the National Civil
You are a
Rights
know-it-all
Museum,
liar.
they don't know my civil rights.
Your civil rights is not to trespass.
It is the biggest joke I've ever
Your
seen in my
civil
life.
rights is not to trespass.
I come out here today to spread peace and love.
No, you come to interview the customers who call in complaining about you coming in there, out here. Who are you and why you bothering them? So you can put it on YouTube and make you some money.
How am I bothered?
That's what you,
How am I
They
bothered?
don't want you talking to them. That's why I'm here. That's why the security come up.
If anyone comes up to me and talks, I talk back.
No, you went to them, sir.
False.
You on video? Well, you on video.
False.
You on video. And we got cameras all around
Okay.
the place.
Good.
Video.
Exactly. You have cameras all
And
around
we
the
show
place.
where you-
You're filming me, so
Yeah.
I'm filming
I
you.
don't care. I don't care.
So I don't have a right to film.
You have every right to in the world to film, sir. But there is a limit to where you can do here.
Explain.
I have already told you.
No, you haven't. What's my limit? Tell me my limit. Tell me my limit as this lady over here talks about James Earl Ray Memorial.
All right, then she got a permit to do that, sir. I can't.
I'm
you
not
can't stop
protesting.
that. She got a permit to be there.
It's a little bit different. I'm not protesting.
Well, that's what you say. No,
I'm filming.
You're getting ready to try to make money. That's what you're doing.
I don't make a damn
No,
dime.
listen, that's why you have to cuss. You're talking about me ignorant. A sign of an ignorant person is when they cannot complete a sentence without cursing, sir.
I said, damn.
You said a lot more than that before that.
And?
So that means you're the one
My
that's
First
ignorant.
Amendment right to
Yeah,
cuss.
So you ignorant.
I can
you're
cuss.
The ignorant. You're the ignorant.
So now it's illegal to curse in public?
You are the ignorant. You can't hold a conversation.
This guy thinks we live in North Korea.
You are the ignorant. You cannot complete a sentence without cursing.
Guys, I cannot complete a sentence without cursing.
No, you cannot.
Mm. Yep, can't make it up. Can't make it up. What a clown show. Now this bus ain't gonna be able to turn because you're blocking traffic. Unlike me, you're blocking traffic. Okay, guys, Gen X family, this has turned into the biggest clown show you've ever seen in your life. I got a guy in front of the Civil Rights Museum telling me I cannot film on the street. Come out here to do a project today about peace and love, and this guy comes out, gets all up in my face.
Liar, liar, liar. Cursing, you are a cursing liar. Hi guys, he's a liar. He cannot complete a sentence without cussing, without using profanity. He cannot hold a conversation like a decent human being. He is a clown.
When I told you to de-escalate, did you de-escalate?
What you mean de-escalate what? Stop doing my
You're
job.
yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at you. You're doing the yelling and the cussing. I'm doing my job.
I'll let you guys be the judges. Is he yelling at me?
I'm doing my job.
It's this gentleman right here yelling at me.
Am I yelling at you? No, I'm doing my job, sir. I'm doing my job. That's what I'm doing. You are not to film on this property.
I'm not on the property.
Oh, Jesus.
So, what wasn't a First Amendment audit at all is turned into a First Amendment audit. And it's just sad. Because my goal here today was to spread peace and love.
Is that why you curse so much? You come to spread peace
I haven't
and
cursed
love?
to anybody.
Oh, yes, you have. I got it on my phone,
Yeah.
our conversation, and then...
Yeah.
And then...
And you want to know why?
You just said you didn't curse
No,
anybody.
would you like to know?
Is that called...
I
what is
haven't
that
cursed
called?
anybody who didn't deserve to be
Oh.
cursed. How about that?
Oh, come on, man. Come on. I told you, you're a know-it-all.
Do you want to know why?
You are a know-it-all. That's
See,
what you are.
you won't listen to me.
Why should I listen to you? You a know-it-all.
Okay.
You a know-it-all.
So, I'll turn it around so I can see. So the thing is, in summary, I come today, I do something I never do. I go inside, tell them I'm going to be filming out here. Where can I film? They tell me behind the marquee. So I come behind the marquee. As a matter of fact, I came way behind the marquee. I came way over here. You've seen the video. Didn't block anybody. Didn't really talk to anybody unless they talked to me.
He's lying.
Now,
He's a liar.
now,
He's a liar.
now.
We got video of him talking to people that he solicited talking to on the Civil Rights Museum
So
property. He's a liar. This guy is a liar. YouTubers, he's a liar.
You're allowed to talk to people in this country.
You're not allowed to talk to him on our property.
I wasn't on your
Yes,
property.
you were. I got videos on the camera, and they got videos up here.
Okay, so, and then he comes out here and he protects the lady over here with the James Earl Ray Memorial. Now, don't forget, this is the National Civil Rights Museum. He protects her rights, but he violates mine.
She has a permit to be there.
And I'm not protesting, so I don't need a permit. Yeah, that's the craziness that we have today. You know, because of my stroke 2 weeks ago, I told myself I'm going to back off this First Amendment stuff for a little bit. And he's getting a call right now, so it's probably a call to be educated. He's probably being educated as we speak. So I come out here today with a project to try to spread a little hope and love. Was told I could be behind that marquee on a city sidewalk, which I was, and then 2 security guards came out and forced me into the street. I didn't want to escalate the situation. I could have called the police and we could have escalated it, but I didn't. I respectfully, and you'll see the video, told them I would obey, came out into the street, and then this clown comes up and tells me I can't even be in the street. It's just, you know, it's a calling, I guess, telling me that this is what I'm here to do. Do they educate you? See, I'm pretty sure they just educated this guy. Yeah, at the National Civil Rights Museum. All this is happening. I mean, it's just, even if I want to get away from First Amendment auditing, I just feel like I'm not going to be able to. Because this is what we're dealing with in this country. Just flat out ignorance on everyone's part. And it makes no sense. Now, he's backed off of me now. So I have no doubt that the phone call he just received was an education. So let's zoom in on this clown. This guy right here, black guy defending the James Earl Ray Memorial. Disgusting. Wow. Amazing. And all I want to do is spread love and tell people that they're loved. Tell black people, anybody that comes out of this museum, that takes the time to go through this museum and learn our history as they come out, that there is hope. There is hope, and that I love you. No, but he wants to assume that I'm out here doing bad.
YouTube, most black folk know James Earl Ray didn't kill Martin Luther King.
I'm going to calm myself because I do not need stress. I was backing off of this for a while because I did not need stress in my life. And I thought the last place I would get stress would be down here where I can try something new. And this guy has to come out and fucking violate my First Amendment rights and cause me stress. You know, anything I tried to say to him, anything at all, he was just, I'm a know-it-all. I'm a know-it-all. And you know damn well I'm not a know-it-all. I've said it 100 times on my videos. I'm not a know-it-all. But I know enough about my First Amendment rights and the Constitution to know that I'm legally allowed to be here filming. And then he told me I can't talk to people. I mean, are you fucking serious? Dude told me I can't talk to people. I mean, I just... And here's his information on his car. So, if you guys want to call the Civil Rights Museum and make sure this fucking clown and all his security get fired, then go ahead and do that. I got no empathy. None. For tyrants. Comes up with a badge on. Asked him what his and a gun on his hip. I asked him what his ID number was, what his name was. He wouldn't answer. So I was like, why are you not identified? And then I figured out real quick that he's a fucking rent-a-cop. So yeah, this guy right here. Make it known. All my First Amendment auditors out there, let's make sure this guy learns a lesson today. Coming up to me talking shit. Hey buddy.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good today, yourself?
I'm doing great.
Correct.
Will,
You will. Nice to meet you, man.
how you doing? Where are you from?
Orlando.
All
But I'm
right.
down with all my Canadian high school.
Oh,
Rented a
A?
place. Exactly.
getting some pics today?
I am. I'm really disappointed that it stops there. You can't see the history.
Yeah.
That if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Sad history, but history, you know.
Right?
We can't forget it.
No, not at all.
No.
As much as they try.
Nope.
You ever bought a camera that's smarter than you are?
This camera's smarter than I am. I used to do still photography like that.
Right? Yeah, I'm
That's
a
awesome.
filmmaker, so I've been working
okay.
on film sets for 35 years.
You'd be interested to know what happened to me today.
What?
I'm out here. I'm generally a First Amendment auditor,
Yeah, okay.
but today I'm not
Right?
because a couple weeks ago I was doing it and I had a stroke
What?
because I got detained
Okay.
unlawfully.
Right.
But so I've been like, I got to get the stress out of my life.
Sure, sure.
So what I was going to do was come out today and film. I was going to interview people and try to give them a little hope. You know,
Sure,
a
sure,
love
sure,
kind
sure.
thing.
Of course, yeah.
You know that I love.
That's honorable as
all
shit.
people.
Yeah.
And I went in, talked to them. They said you can film behind the marquee. So I came behind
Okay.
the marquee and I was over here. And then their security came up and said, "This is private." And I said, "Well, it's got a fire hydrant." So then,
Okay.
but then I was like, you know what? I don't want to make this a big deal today.
Right,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna. I don't
We
want
need
it to
to
be like that.
re-stroke.
I didn't want it to be another First
Right,
Amendment
right.
thing. So I back up here, and this guy comes over, gets all in my face, and tells me, you know, right in front of my camera, calls me all kinds of names.
You're
and-
rolling, right?
Yeah.
Good. Good for you.
And then I pointed out over here, this guy's got over here, she's protesting. And she's got a disgusting sign.
What the fuck?
I know. And she's a black lady. But she's protesting because they kicked her out of the Lorraine Motel. She was the
Okay.
last person that lived there. So
That's
she,
kind of interesting.
yeah, she has.
That's worth an interview. to be
She
quite
has
honest.
seen me, and is blowing into her megaphone, won't let me film.
Uh-huh.
And so they protect her. This is the National Civil Rights Museum, but they don't protect me
Right?
for a First Amendment right.
That's crazy.
I know. We'll get an education.
Yeah, man.
You have a good day.
See you, my friend. See you on the way out.
All right. Okay, guys, the police are here. And my stress level is off the roof right now, or to the roof. But hopefully, if things go right, then we'll have our story for the day. Even though I wanted to do something different today, it's turned out a little bit differently than I thought. What's up, guys?
Hey. So, what's the story with you and the security here? I guess there's a disagreement about your...
Yeah, I'm just out filming today. He came over, got all my camera, told me I couldn't film.
Okay. Where did this happen at? Like, on the property?
No, right here. Right here.
I mean, other than you being in the street, which technically is illegal, you having the right to film, as long as you're not interfering with anybody else,
Yeah.
is valid.
Okay, here's the whole story. So, I'll be transparent here 100%. In the past, I have done First Amendment audits. Today was not about that. Today, I came out, I had a stroke a couple of weeks ago because of a bad interaction at a post office. But, so I've been not doing that because my stress levels.
Right, yeah. Okay.
So I was like, well, how can I've still got a pretty big channel, so I wanted to give them some content.
Sure.
So what I wanted to do today was come out and off property. Clearly, I didn't want to be on property. If people wanted to come up and ask me questions, I was going to interview them about their experience inside the Civil Rights Museum. And then I was actually going to, if they wanted to, show them a video of Elvis singing If I Can Dream, kind of a healing process. So I was like, this won't be stressful at all. This will be something that, you know, that I can do. So I went in this morning and I asked her, which I never do, because usually if I'm on a public sidewalk, however, I knew in this situation I didn't want to get into that kind of mess. So I talked to her, and there, the director, and she told me as long as I was behind the marquee, I could film. So I came out behind the marquee. I was on the sidewalk, but I was up here. And then two security guards, him and another lady, came out and they said, hey, you know, I said, I have a right to be here, but I don't want that to be this today. So out of respect for you guys, they said, as long as you're in the street. So I backed up into the street. And then he's just stopped by. I thought he was a police officer. And just the video, he's just all in my face, harassing me. And I tried to explain to him that I have a right to be here and that I mean no harm at all. And he, you know, called his boss and called other people, and then I guess called you guys. And I just wanted him to be a little educated on you know, where we can and can't film. So, and another issue that happens, another issue that kind of, y'all go ahead. Another issue that kind of exasperated things a little bit was he told me, well, she's got a permit over there. I said, but she's protesting. I'm not protesting. It's a difference. It's a big difference. Any American can film. I mean, so that's why I think they put the two together. Like I was out here trying to do something negative towards the museum, which I would never do. I'm 100%. This is all about love, peace, and love, which I need to soothe my soul. Because First Amendment auditors, I'm sure you've seen videos. A lot of times they get accosted, they get harassed, and I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Especially when after having a stroke. My God.
Yeah. So I mean, to me, it was just as long as he's educated, I'll be right over here and I'll be on my way. I didn't want it to be a First Amendment video, but I guess he made it one. So, I mean,
Right. Well, that's
One-
how it goes, right? You don't look for work and it finds you.
yeah,
anyway.
it's just one of those things.
So here's a
Yeah.
in the street. Technically, you can't be in the street. It is illegal. Plus, it is kind of a safety issue. So please don't film in the street. If you're on the sidewalk, there's really not a whole lot they can do. And if you're harassing customers, which they allege that you were soliciting essentially interviews and kind of being bothered with customers.
Never have.
I'm just
Yeah, I know.
you know
They
that
always say that.
would make it different.
I'm the kind that just sits back, and this is always going to bring curiosity.
Sure, of course.
So if they come to me, I'm not that one who's going to, filming people eating and shit like that.
Right.
I don't do it. I think even though it's not a violation, morally, I don't like it.
Sure.
So I wanted to be a different type of auditor, just to let you guys know the full transparency.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So, yeah, I mean, and to be honest with you, I'll take off because here's the reason why. You told me that I could be here doing this. However, this to me is a sacred place, and I don't want to cause them any issues. Okay, I was never intending to. However, I'm going to listen to your guys' advice because to me, this is different. You know what I mean?
Right.
The last thing I want to do is cause
Sure, just
a ruckus in here. Yes, absolutely, because it's very important, very, very important. So I will take your guys' advice, and I'll go practice my First Amendment rights somewhere else today. But
Well, if you want to do that, that's your choice. I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
that we're
absolutely.
clear that we're not telling you have to go.
But yeah, if you guys could just educate that guy and kind of let him know, that.
Yeah, we're gonna have another talk.
Okay. Because to me that goes a long way, man. I hate these interactions. You guys are too busy for it. My stress level's too high. So
No
Yeah,
problem.
y'all-
I'd rather come out here and talk and we figure it all
okay,
out like adults. and
absolutely.
go somewhere else.
Y'all been great, Officer Christopher. Are you a sergeant or?
Nope, just a regular
Okay.
patrolman. That's my partner, Buckingham. Endorsing his training.
What's your name's Christopher Moore
No, this is
Buckingham? What's your name, ma'am?
Jones.
Okay. I want to thank you all for your professional. He'll tell you the story. It's
He was
it's
bothering customers to get interviews. He's saying, I really wasn't bothering anybody. I was just kind of out here. If people wanted to talk to me, cool. If not, cool.
yeah. I don't really interact unless they come over to the camera. But again, if it's causing them an issue, normally I would never do it. But this is more important. Okay. So, but yeah, if you could talk to that guy, okay. You guys have a great day.
Thanks again.
Thank you very much. I appreciate everything y'all do. Okay.
Stay well now.
I will. I will. Yeah, I know. I was scared. All right, guys. Y'all have a lovely day. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay. So, out of respect for the museum, I'm going to head on out of here. And not out of respect for this lady over here, who's a horrible, horrible fucking person. And we want to make her famous tonight. James Earl Ray. I'm going to go tell her, actually. Yeah. She didn't run me. She didn't run me off. Yeah, they didn't run me off. Just so you know, they didn't run me off. Okay? I'm leaving out of respect for Martin Luther King Jr., which you don't have. Disgusting ass lady. Okay. That was it wasn't as stressful as I thought it would be, because the city of Memphis police were educated, and of course they understand that I have every right to be out there filming. But I'm sure you heard the conversation, and my personal decision was to leave the situation, because you come out to try to do something that's going to be, I thought it was going to be special, what I did today. And then the negativity and the ignorance comes in and takes over. But guys, I want you to know, if you want to call the Civil Rights Museum and have that clown and his security team taken care of, and by all means do that. That guy would not have any civil discourse with me. All he wanted to do is call me a know-it-all. So yeah. I tried to get out and they forced me right back in. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get out. If anything, these things teach me that I need to keep doing what I'm doing, even if it is a health risk for myself. But you heard the conversation. I left just because, you know, it's Civil Rights Museum. I don't want to be a distraction to everybody over there, having people freak out for a camera. But I will tell you this, 100% we'll have a revisit there. And the revisit might actually involve that nut job over there promoting James Earl Ray. But I think we got enough video here to make a very entertaining video for you guys. But yeah, so I left of my own accord, made sure I went over and told that woman, that disgusting person, that it had nothing to do with her. And they said they were going to educate that security guard. So what we'll do is I will be back out here to make sure that security guard was either fired or 100% educated. But again, stressful situation. I just kind of didn't want to deal with that shit today. But I want you guys to be the judge of whether or not we should be out here or not. Because 100% we should be out here. And that kind of crap happens right there. I'm going to calm down, go drink some coffee, relax, and I'll see you again shortly, guys. I love every one of you very much, okay? Have a good day.